Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports, and the final South African derby of 2023 is upon us. The Stormers taking on the Sharks in Cape Town tomorrow evening in the perfect sort of New Year's weekend type of clash. A Stormers side which, was good enough to beat the Bulls last weekend, and a win against the Sharks would slowly start to see them sort of climb up that URC table. They're not necessarily out of the URC by any means. But it's not been the start of the season that they would really like. But a win tomorrow would put them very much into the running. And I think that's the main thing. Sharks, however, are just desperate for results, aren't they? Absolutely desperate. Sitting there second last on the URC log. Just 7 points from 7 games. It's the solitary victory across their campaign. This would be a huge scalp if they could go to Cape Town and beat the Stormers, if they were to win tomorrow, will go up to about sort of tied fourth, actually, with a bonus point. You can actually go up into tied third, with benefit of all teams who do play tomorrow against Zebra. So, they do expect them to probably get that result there. But more to the point, a win for Stormers would see them go comfortably into that top 8, where they're currently sitting with a 2-point cushion between themselves and Ospreys in ninth. A win for the Sharks, even a bonus point win, would only put them level with Zebra in 13th. So very, very far away from that sort of top 8. But yeah, two good teams and festive rugby, which is good to see. I reckon it should be quite a good occasion. Probably won't be the same sort of crowd that we saw a week ago, but still expect to see quite a few players or fans in. Before we look at the two teams, please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. We'll start with the home side, which is the Stormers. Not too many changes, but a century up for Scurrie Interbenny, who does start in that hooker position, bringing up his 100th game for the side. He will play down next to Steve Tolly and Nettling for Share, who continue in that front row in what is otherwise an unchanged pack. RJ Smith next to Ruben van Heerden, very powerful two locks to have behind that front row, and a very dynamic loose chair of Dion Friel, captain the side, Ben Jason Dixon, the number 7, Achiba Darmani, man of the match performance last weekend. The word he uses, he wants to put some respect on his name because everybody was talking about sort of the Evan Ruiz, Cameron Harnicombe battle, and he came in and said, well, actually, don't forget about me, and was very impressive. So, looking forward to see how we go tomorrow. Paul de Wet will once again partner Moni Liebach, Leland Zass, Silvano Hartzenberg, Damien Willemsen, an unchanged back 3, but a very welcome return in the midfield for Dan du Plessis, who starts inside centre with Ruan now next to him. I'm a huge Dan du Plessis fan. I think he is proper player. And I think that with the injury to Warwick Galante and Williams at full back, they lose a point of difference at 12. And I think when Dan du Plessis plays, they don't feel that effect as well. I still think Williams is probably the best 12 they have. Dan du Plessis, though, is very, very capable. And I think somebody who will play Springboks one day. If you look at the bench, though, Andre Hugo Fenter, Ali Pramarga, Brock Harris, Hendrik Stassen comes in for Connor Evans. It is still a 6-2 split with Marcel Tennyson and Villiers Engelbrecht. Herschel Yankees back from injury, and Yuri Mateo, who made his debut a couple of weeks ago in the Champions Cup for the Stormers. He will get his first URC outing this weekend, and very keen to see how the youngster goes there. If we look at the Sharks side, pretty strong. In the front row, Oxenchair does start next to Kieran van Vuren and Quinny Oosthuizen, so it's a powerful front row to get going. They've got Eben Etzebeth and Emil van Heerden behind them. A loose chair of James Venter, Genre Lapis Labaskakni in the number 7 jersey. Pepsi Buthelezi does take the number 8. Jaden Hemsworth will partner Curran Bosch, who continues in that halfback sort of pairing, and two wings back, Oliver Pimpy and Werner Koch. In the midfield, Francois Venter will partner Lekanya, his captain, and Apele Fassi at full back. Then off the bench, Dan Jurstens, Tuko Uno, Joel Hintz will make his debut for the Sharks. The tight head there, Corner Roll, George Cornier, the rest of the pack replacements. It is an orthodox 5-3 split. Grant Williams, Buddha Chamberlain, Ethan Hooker, who I was quite impressed with when he came off the bench. They will provide the cover there. It should be an exciting game. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. We will obviously be live for it. Of course we'll be live for it. We're live for all the games, aren't we? All the South African games. We're also live for Munster versus Leinster earlier this week, which was a good game. So make sure you do come and join us in the final rugby watch-along of the year. The final watch-along on Forever Sports. There will be some stuff happening on Forever Football on Sunday as well. So we've got stuff live across all our channels throughout the weekend. So would really, really appreciate your support sort of across the various streams. So hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, score predictions. What do you think? Down in the comments below. Who are you backing? Who do you think will get over the whitewash, for example? Who will be the final player to score the try in 2023? It's a nice game to sort of bring the year to a close before we really gear up for another big year next year. So please do smash the like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steve. I'll chat to you soon.